The gym was packed. It was the end-of-year assembly at Roosevelt Middle School, parents in plastic chairs, teachers half smiling through exhaustion, students barely paying attention. And near the back row sat Cameron Williams, 12 years old, wearing a school polo 3 sizes too big and shoes that flapped when he walked. No one noticed him until he collapsed. It was sudden. 1 second he was standing. The next, he was on the floor, arms limp, eyes closed. A ripple of gasps went through the gym. A teacher ran over. The principal called out, "Get the nurse." By the time Nurse Jensen arrived, the boy was coming to, pale, sweaty, dazed. She knelt beside him, checked his pulse, his breathing, then asked softly, "When's the last time you ate?" He didn't answer, just turned his head away. They brought him to the nurse's office. Jensen laid him down, handed him water, and rummaged through his bag, looking for medicine, an EpiPen, anything. Instead, she found one cracked pencil, a school ID, 3 Tupperware containers all empty, and a folded sheet of paper with shaky handwriting. She opened it. "Don't tell my grandma. She already skips meals for me. I'll eat tomorrow, I promise." Nurse Jensen sat back in her chair, stunned. Cameron watched her from the cot. "You read it?" She nodded. He blinked hard, then whispered, "Please don't call her. She'll cry. She already works too much." That night, Jensen didn't sleep. She'd been a nurse for 20 years, seen injuries, fights, fevers. But this was quiet suffering. The kind people miss because they're too busy looking the other way. The next morning, she walked into the principal's office and put the note on the desk. "We have kids starving here," she said, "and nobody's talking about it." The principal frowned. "Free lunch is available." Jensen cut him off. "He doesn't want his grandma to be embarrassed. He hides his hunger. That's not a lunch problem. That's a shame problem. And we caused it." She started asking around one, quietly. Teachers, cafeteria workers, bus drivers. And what she learned broke her even more. One girl was sharing her lunch with her little brother after school. One boy was taking napkins from the cafeteria to use at home. And several kids said they were fasting for God. Every day. This wasn't one kid feigning. It was a school starving in silence. Jensen pulled out her savings, $260, went to the grocery store, bought protein bars, apples, bottled water, filled a drawer in her office. No sign, no rules, just a sticky note. "Take what you need. You matter." That afternoon, Cameron came in. She handed him a snack without a word. He took it, looked up, and for the first time smiled. Word spread quietly. Kids whispered, tested it, then returned the next day, not just to take food, but to say, "Can I bring something for someone else?" By the end of the week, Jensen's drawer was empty. By the second week, it was full again, because teachers started bringing snacks, then janitors, then parents who had once needed help themselves. They called it the quiet drawer. No sign in, no shame, just trust. But Cameron, he still wouldn't let anyone walk him home. Jensen asked him one day gently, "Do you want me to check on your grandma?" He shook his head. "She's trying her best. I just need to get bigger so she doesn't worry." She knelt beside him. "You already carry more than most grown men, but you don't have to do it alone." That same week, Jensen got a call from a nonprofit she'd volunteered with years ago. They had heard about the quiet drawer. They wanted to help. Within a month, they installed a mini food pantry near the nurse's office. Then a second one in the teacher's lounge. Then boxes of hygiene kits for students to shop through. No names, no questions. Cameron started gaining weight, started answering more questions in class, started smiling without being prompted. And one afternoon, he slipped a folded paper onto Jensen's desk. It read, "I ate breakfast. I didn't pretend. I feel like a real kid now." 2 months later, the school board invited Nurse Jensen to speak at a meeting. She didn't give a speech. Just read Cameron's original note out loud. "Don't tell my grandma. She already skips meals for me." Then she looked up and said, "If you're not crying yet, you're part of the problem." The school received $75,000 in donations in 30 days. The program was expanded, not called free lunch, not called assistance, just called fuel. At graduation, Cameron got a standing ovation, not for grades, but for survival. And when he walked across the stage, he looked at Nurse Jensen and mouthed, "Thank you." She smiled through tears, because in a system that missed so many, one person noticing was enough to start a revolution. Thank you for watching. If you want to get more of that kind of stories, press like and check out our channel.